Hello. Hey, hi. How are y'all? Hope we're well. We're back. It's Wednesday. At least. Yeah, no, it's Wednesday. I think I did my times right. I always get confused with these time zones. Um, so yeah, it's usually my more relaxed or chill stream for the week. What did I do last week? Right, Little Inferno. Today I wanted to do it a little differently though. I'm gonna play Mini Motorways, obviously, which I've seen a couple times, and it seems like both sort of chill and incredibly mentally taxing, for lack of a better term. But I'm excited. But I don't want it to just be Mini Motorways. I want to experiment a little bit, and afterwards, I want to just kind of relax a bit. I don't want to give my spiel now on a couple things because I have a few things I want to talk about. But this, like, the first part of the stream is normally where I ramble on about stuff, and then we hop into the game, and then I'm 100% focused on the game. But I thought I'd switch it up and split the stream in half. So we'll see how that goes. It might go well, it might not go well. But at least for now, we're gonna hop on to Mini Motorways. I have not actually touched this at all. I open it up for audio check, and that's it. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. And on that note, let's swap over and see if I can get stuff set up. Alrighty, Mini Motorways. See if this works. Hey, look at that. Welcome to Mini Motorways. This all I know about Mini Motorways is that it's in that same sort of indie vein as stuff like Polybridge, where you're given a puzzle and it has a really unique art style, and it's just, like I said, it's kind of chill, but also mentally taxing. So we'll see we'll see how we get. I know how my brain works, and I get really focused, and if I'm not really focused, I will never be focused. So Mini Motorways is about drawing the roads that drive cities around the world. Left click and drag to build. Oh, okay. Whoa! That's got some bass to it. Right click and drag over roads to delete them. Okay. If you prefer not to right click delete, you can turn on the draw delete toggle. Enable or disable the setting at any time from the options screen. Would you like to enable draw delete toggle? Sure. Toggle to delete. Oh, okay. Yeah, then let's well, I'm gonna come back to that. Toggle back to draw mode when finished. I hope it pauses the game when I'm doing that. Oh, this is so cool, actually. Right. So when a pin appears, this engages car wants to drive to this destination. Yeah. I understand. I understand you, game. I get you. This, I know for a fact, this gets extremely complicated the further on you go. The more pins you collect, the higher your score will be. Because you get more cars, you get more colors, you get like bigger complexes. You have to cross roads with highways, and it just starts getting really chaotic. Aha! Also, we're apparently in Los Angeles, based on the fact that that's the Los Angeles River. You can change the orientation of a house. Oh, okay, I understand. So they're not set in stone. Yeah, but stuff like that, where I could have taken this road and dragged it to here where that cross section was. Because I attached it to this house, now both of these buildings have to deal with each other. Oh, and now there's an intersection. Let's hope the blues don't collide with the yellows. They're very good at self-governing, I notice. If this was an allegory for real traffic, I'd be genuinely amazed. Oh, it's already going nuts. Hang on. I mean, they'll get there, but it's gonna be a kind of a mess. I already don't like this because the blues are mixing with the yellows. I want them to be, like, somewhat separate and not interacting with each other and creating huge traffic jams. Because I've already got one. Problem is I don't have enough roads. At the end of each week, you'll be able to choose between 2 sets of upgrades. Bridge and 10 road tiles or traffic and 10 road tiles. Select this upgrade to correct the bridge. Ah, okay. Draw a road to connect it to... Understood. Easy peasy. Can I... Yeah, I can. So now I have a... What would you even call that? Like a grid? A gridded roadway? The yellow seems to be having a serious problem, though, so... Maybe I can add another... Uh-oh. Well, I have to get rid of this now. Because there's no way for the red to cross. Yeah, there's literally no way. Ugh. Wow, this is already getting bad. If you have trouble differentiating colors, colorblind mode to help. Access the setting and customize your color in the screen. I am thankful enough to be not colorblind. I think. I think I'm not colorblind. So I don't need to enable that. For people who are colorblind, though, I've seen different kinds of colorblindness, like, what is it, protanopia, deuteranopia, and tritanopia. I think that's right. And some of it's, like, really interesting, honestly. There was also that video of that guy who saw purple for the very first time, and it was quite heartwarming. I literally don't have enough roads. Oh, that might have been bad. Can I reconnect that? Oh, I can't. Traffic light and 10 road tiles, please. Throw a traffic light right there. Jeez. What do I do? This is already bad. Oh, I can't connect that. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. I only have one bridge. I literally only have one bridge, and the reds are dying right now. It's like nothing. Sure, and then you... Oh, crap. Great, great. Still no roads. Oh, God. Oh, this is... Oh, it's all falling apart. Oh, it's all falling apart. All right, well, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go up there. Ugh. Already not having a good time. A motorway. Oh. Drag a motorway onto a road to place a start and end. Start. End. That is necessary. Can I do more gridways, maybe? This might be a bad thing, but look at the reds! Look at the reds going! The reds are doing better now, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, no, the reds are going, it looks like. Blue's doing okay. Red is suffering right now. Is there a better way to get red over there? Can I change where the motorway? Aha! Yeah, let's try that instead. Oh, I have to wait for the car to exit the motorway. Yep, there we go. Now we have green, which automatically attached itself. Good. You can add to the grid system. So far, so grid. Sorry, that was stupid. Oh, I can't even see you, buddy. Well, let's hope. Oh, I need another traffic light. Oh, there's a red here. Let's hook this up like that. And then connect these together? Can I connect these together? Oh, I can. Oh, it's not gonna... Uh-oh. Roundabout. Drag a roundabout onto an intersection or section of the road. Keep driving when we reduce congestion. Oh, there's like nowhere I can put it. Wait, hold on. If I get rid of this traffic light... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oopsie. Wait, how do I get rid of the traffic light? Here maybe? Let's see how that does. The main area of congestion is right here. That's where everything's suffering really badly. So if I delete... Oh! There we go. Hold on. Yep, gridded roadway. And then throw the roundabout here. And then throw the traffic light here. And then... Okay, that's better. Oh, that light still sucks. Hold on. I can do road design. I understand. Kind of. I really don't. Light there, maybe? And then we need a road. That's already connected. It's very hard to see under the motorway. Are there any new buildings? No? Shocked. I would love to have another bridge. Actually, wait. Technically, the motorway does count as a bridge. Red's still going okay. Yeah, it's starting to get really tight. The red is suffering really badly still. Now green is also. Delete and replace a roundabout to change its position. Have the roundabout back, please. Too many pins. Oh, it's gonna tell me how to fail. It's gonna tell me how to fail, yeah. Connect the new houses so they connect to the pins before the timer runs out. Uh-oh. Okay. Where's my roundabout? Is it still there? Oh, I can move the motorway so I can see better. I didn't know I could do that. Connect the new house. Yeah. I know. Where's... Wait, hold on. Where's my... Oh, there's my roundabout. Yeah, come back. Thank you. Come on, Reds. I'm staring at that as it's just... Oh, God. Oh, that would be why. Can I connect you up straight, please? No? I want you to connect... There's not enough roads? How? Do I have to just be jank with it? That's weird. They're really, really on the edge. It is too close for comfort. Green and blue and yellow and cyan are doing okay, though. Really just red. How are they still alive? I'm so short on roads. Can I get to 300? Wait, did they manage to save it? Did they manage to actually save it? Look at the reds, guys. That is amazing. Imagine if traffic was like that, where there was just this giant glowing dot above a destination that you had to get to, and it would just... like, you just see all the cars on the road, and they're all specifically colored a certain gray-ass color. And, like, every single supermarket and every single gas station has this big blip on top of it that has the same color as the cars. Motorway. What else needs help? Green's doing okay. We have pause, play, and fast forward. This one's doing fine. I'm gonna wait because right now it seems kind of stable. 317. We're doing okay. Red is still not having a great time. Every house is... Oh, wait. Every house other than red is connected. That red one. Add some more cars to the fire. I'm already mentally freaking out. And that's why I left the motorway. So... let's put motorway number 2. Where do I want it to go? Oh, maybe up here? And then swing it on up. Where's the entrance for this? Oh, it wants me to click the clock. That's where it is. Thank you. Okay. Complete 450 trips. Sure thing. Sure thing, boss. Oh, that's not where that goes. I'm out of roads. Yikes. Okay. Nope, that's not where that goes. What the heck? I'm literally out of roads. I can't connect anything up. I think I just have to stick it to the nearest neighbor. What even? There's no way that's getting connected to anything. I don't have enough roads. I literally don't have enough roads. Where do I connect roads? Where do I delete roads? Let's get rid of the red so I can maybe connect the blue. We're dying. We're slowly dying. It's all over. You run on our road tiles. Yeah, where are the unnecessary ones? This is chaos. Ah. Jeez. Okay. Let's add the tiles back that we need to add. Red's dying, green's dying. I have another roundabout, so that's a bad spot. Let's just connect all these up. Oh, uh-oh, okay. I'm at this point, I'm just, just making a web. Oh, I'm so close, actually. Oh my, look at the traffic on the 2! That's horrible! It's not even a stoplight, they're just stopped. Guys, come on, just 4 more, please. Everything is just backed up. You've mastered the basics. Now it's time to play in cities. Oh god, okay. New game modes. All right, well let's just play the standard. Los Angeles, Beijing, Tokyo, Dar es Salaam, Moscow, Munich, Zurich, Manila, Rio de Janeiro, Dubai, Mexico City, Wellington, Warsaw, Chiang Mai, Lisbon. All right, so connect the 23 wards of Tokyo, the world's biggest metropolis. Let's see, classic, endless expert, complete 1,000 trips. Let's do Tokyo, because why not, right? Let's go hard mode. Let's go hard mode with Tokyo. Ah, it's really hard. This is so hard, guys. The moment we get, like, more than 2 houses, I'm going to start crying. I want this to be square. There we go. I'm at least gonna try to make it look nice. It will fall apart almost immediately. I can guarantee that. What river is that? I can't read that kanji. Darn. I might have some degree of knowledge in Japanese, but my kanji comprehension is still Utterly horrible. I know what entrance and exit are, so if I have to, if I'm anywhere that I don't know, you know. Fast forward. Oh, that might have been bad. Well, let's keep things separate for now. Oh dear. Still trying to keep things separate, so... There we go. What are these cars doing? Oh, there's not enough, That's right, there's not enough, orders or whatever. Requests, whatever you want to call them. So there's no reason right now. Look at him go. Woo! It's relaxing. It is. It is weirdly relaxing. Roundabouts are usually better. Uh-oh. That's completely separate from the rest of the roads. Uh-oh. Let's put this... Oh, there's nothing I can do. Okay. I've kind of backed myself into a corner here. I think I'm gonna have to connect this here. And let's throw in a... I can't even put a roundabout there? Whoa. Can I put a round... It's so tight. That area is so congested already. It's like a residential though, so... They seem to be flowing still rather smooth, which is good. I think that's actually the optimal setup for what I could possibly do with these roads right now. And if there are any houses that come along these roadways, that's probably where they're gonna stay. I mean, you know what? I am happy with what I have so far. 2 traffic lights, a bridge of 20 road tiles, probably 2 traffic lights. Just some future protection. Oh, we are slowly zooming out. I can't wait for something to appear on this side. It gave me 2 bridges though, right? Yeah, it gave me 2 bridges. Aha! All right. That's why it gave me 2 bridges. All right. Still trying to keep things gridded as much as I can. So let's put this here. Let's drag this here. Throw in a roundabout right. Let's keep it gridded for now. If it starts to get really bad in this general area where all these houses are, I have backups. I also saw the car count for a second. It was nice. Road design, I don't know. It's always been really interesting to learn about, at least, but yeah, motorway, 100%. It's always been really interesting to learn about road design, but I've never been into like civil engineering or anything like that. And let's just throw this motorway. Trying to do kind of grid-based. Throw this here. And then if I can connect up you like that. Bit goofy. Oh no, I hit a tree. I'm so sorry. But hey, we have a double area now. Can I get this to be a bit straighter? Yeah, what was I saying? Civil engineering is very helpful for society for sure. Like city planning and like road design and all these things and grid layouts, and it definitely is very important. But it's never super interested in me like, for instance, like electrical engineering has. But to each their own. Probably bridge. I feel like it's gonna start being a problem soon. Oops. Nope. Grid. Always grid. Hey, that's a market now. That's a big boy. Are there any areas of severe congestion? No, everything's pretty straightforward. But yeah, I'm also one for patterns. I really like geometry and shapes and things like that. That's a really simple way of putting it, but you get what I mean. So seeing stuff flow in straight, concise lines like this is very satisfying. There we go. Oh, you need to connect up. Hey, this is a new residential. So you can hang out with your friends. Yeah, there we go. It's looking good so far. I'm happy with this. That one motorway is helping a lot to reduce some congestion. Tokyo tourists, 200. Nice. Let's add another motorway. Less roads, but more future protection. So I have... Oh! Hey, it's a good time to use the bridge. Try to make it somewhat straight. I might have to motorway this one, actually. Yeah, I might have to motorway this one. Hang on. Oh, wait. I could go up and across. There we go. Throw you on here. Throw you on here. Throw you up. Oh, that's too much. Am I out of roads? I think I'm out of roads. Well, that house is gonna stay dead for a little while. Let us connect up a motorway from here. Oopsie. Because I want these two to be associated with each other. Hang on. There's another residential here. Oh, there's so many red houses. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Road tiles, yes, please. Oh, look at the reds. There's so many reds now. Let's connect you over here. Let's connect you up. Uh-oh. Here like this. I knew it. Motorway from you. Wait, actually, wait. From here all the way over. Nice. Nice. Wow, this is getting big. Oopsie. Oh, there's another one. This is so cool. But also, I'm terrified of the consequences of my actions. I know, I'm trying to connect you up. There you go. There's a red up there that I can't access. Bridge in 20. Oops. I'm starting to focus now. I'm starting to have to focus. Oh, there's a house up here. Come down, please. You can come down here. Oh, there's so many oranges. Can I connect you up to anything? Possibly the purple district, actually. Yeah, let's connect you up to the purple district. These have no connection at all. Do I have another motorway? I don't. I'm still out of roads. And there's so many of these. Traffic lights, roundabouts. Are there any traffic jams? No, I don't think there are. I think I'm still okay. Middle area is a little congested. I have another bridge. Look at the sheer number of gray houses. Yeah, I need more road tiles. That's what's suffering right now. I see why this is Tokyo. Because, wow. Oopsie. I might be expending a little extra road for the sake of neatness, but there we go. Look at these grid lines. This is absolute insanity. Oh, I'm out. That blue one's gonna have to stay put for a little bit. So is the red one, apparently. Oh, there's a bunch of purple houses that are stuck. You can connect up. Purple is dying. Purple is dying. Purple is dying. I see it over here. How do I connect you up? How do I connect you up? Oh, blue is dying up here. That's not good. Traffic light. Traffic light. Uh-oh. Motorway or road tiles? Or road tiles, I think. Just trying to get neighborhoods hooked up at this point. Oh, I can't get that over there. Oh, that's not good. A bridge. 800. Oh, I'm so close, but the nothing can get up here. Where are the oranges? Why are they stuck there? I'm dead. Orange is gonna die. Oh, man, that sucks. Too few cars could reach this destination. 844 commuters. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, this is fun. This is really fun. I also didn't realize I had that on double speed the whole time. I was doing that on double speed. It's like, you know, Bloons Tower Defense 6. I think I mentioned it on my debut stream that I like playing tower defense games, and that was one of them. I very rarely ever go on normal speed because double speed is just so much better and it gets the game to go by faster and there's more things on screen that happen. But at the same time, it sort of destroys focus if you go at double speed. And if there's like little adjustments you have to make or tiny little movements, you can't do them as easily because the game's like twice as fast. So yeah, creates a bit of an issue. I'm having a wonderful time with this grid design. This is fun. This is really fun. It's extremely stressful. Don't get me wrong. I am horribly stressed by these cars, but very, very fun. Probably a roundabout. Hello. Also, the pastel, like the pastel aesthetic, is very, very good for the eyes. It's not sharp, vibrant colors like you'd think. It's soft and cute and adorable and can cause multiple traffic accidents very, very rapidly. Honestly, you know, like, you remember back in the day when computers needed to have screensavers? I don't remember the exact reason why I learned about why we needed screensavers a long time ago. It was something about, oh, was it burn-in? Was it like burn-in? Yeah, I think so. This, like, having this be completely automatic and just staring at the cars driving along the roads and just listening to the music would be so therapeutic. Because it's peaceful. It really is. Probably bridges. I got a lot of roads now. They disappear very quickly with my grid-based designs. In a way, I'm sort of trying to future-proof to get to, to get to 1,000. And it is working. It's just I'm paying attention to where the houses are being placed and where the markets are, and I'm not really paying attention to what the cars are actually doing throughout the roads. So my road designs are very straight and directed and exactly from point A to point B, but they're not really taking into account congestion, where there are big areas where there are a lot of cars, efficient use of roads, stuff like that. So maybe I'm designing more metropolitan than residential. Then again, that is kind of the point of the Tokyo level, I think, because it packs houses closer together. and very rapidly too. Motorway. Grid is a bit different this time. It's not as congested in the center. It's a bit more spread out. There's like a clear separation between the 4 blue and the, what is that, 6 red? And now the curse begins. Let's hook you up to here. Why are you guys on this island completely separated from the rest of the world? Do you wish to cause problems for me? I don't want to have to use a bridge to connect these houses up, man. Okay, well, we have to do a weird, like, tree fish thing looking thing. Yeah. Though, hey, they decided to be on that island. Not my fault. Yeah, just gotta design the city. Ah, crap. Well, let's... Oopsie. I want this to be more... Oh, well, hey. I want this to be straight, and I want this to connect across like this. Bridge. Less road tiles, more safety. Let's make that a square. Let's make this a square. And let's make this a square. Just to give people more options, you know? In the real world, all these connecting, like what I'm doing right now, the idea, I think, the methodology behind designing traffic is generally, like when you design roads, you have to design them to be both efficient and, you know, not, what's it called? Try to avoid congestion. But the problem becomes when you design roads for big cities and the bigger the road is, what ends up happening is like if you're trying to design roads for people to travel on, then, oh, I'm out of roads. If you're trying to design roads for people to travel by, and you screw up how your road is being designed, then what ends up happening is the roads that you make encourage drivers to drive on them. So you defeat the purpose of making roads to reduce congestion. You increase congestion. And I think that is the fundamental issue of designing roads for cities, is you end up creating more traffic by creating more roads to try to alleviate traffic, and it creates a positive feedback loop. Oh, I'm out of roads. Well, those cars are gonna have a time. Can I put a roundabout here? Oh, I can't put a roundabout right where the highway is. Dang. Hey, at least look at the blues in the residential. Let's go. Jeez, you really like this area, you guys. I do have a bridge. But I do not have roads. Well, let's hope. Yeah, more road tiles, please. Thank you. Same thing as before. Uh-oh. This is literally just for the sake of getting the cars to go over. There we go. What got added? Oh, purple house. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm just shy one road. I need this to connect up, this horizontal here. Oh, I have another motorway. Can I connect? What's really causing a serious problem right now? Not really all that much, honestly. Aha! Let's connect you over to... Uh-oh. Over to, like... here, let's say. Yeah, more motorway. That was a good idea. And then... Oh, awesome. Crap. Do I have another motorway? Do I have another motor? I do. All right, friend. How are you supposed to connect up, man? There you go. Uh-oh. Did not see you. 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 How do I not break the game? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's super bad. Oh, that's super bad. That's like super duper bad. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, that wasn't as good. Wow, that started getting chaotic really fast. Hey, I unlocked Dar es Salaam. Let's try Los Angeles. Let's try the one we started with. You can tell that my brain starts to focus more on what's happening on screen than what I'm talking about, because when I was trying to explain the whole creating roads creates more traffic, which is the antithesis of trying to alleviate traffic thing, I was getting horribly, horribly sidetracked by what I was looking at, so I couldn't quite explain the point that I was trying to make. All right, this seems a little more relaxed. I don't know what, I don't know how many cars I have to send on this one to get a good score. I think it's 1,000 still. Oh wait, I'm not running at double speed. Double speed, please. Thank you. Oh, the sound design is so good too. This is just a good game. This is really just a good game. Oh, hi. Oh, this is actually red. Not like the pastel color that we've been working with before. Oh, wait, can I just connect you up straight? Yep. There you go. Man, these people really want to shop. I think these are markets. I'm taking a guess that these are markets. Who knows though, right? They could be like malls or tech shops or something. Like the red cars want tech supplies, so they go to their tech shop, and then the oranges want like groceries, so that's the supermarket. I will say though, the one thing that prevents this from, there's a lot, it's a video game. But one of the few things that prevents this from being like a proper allegory for city planning and city design is every single one of these cars probably has multiple destinations that they want to go to. Because the average person driving, like, yeah, they have somewhere that they need to go to work, somewhere that they need to go to shop, somewhere they need to get gas in their vehicle, or electricity if you're using an electric vehicle, or a bike. But it's, you know, I need to move this bridge. Wait, can I not? Yeah, I need you. Bridge, please. Can you go away? Oh, the cars have to come back. Please do it quickly. Thank you. This is more important. What was I saying? Yeah, everyone needs somewhere to go, and everyone has different places that they're going to. So what ends up happening is, oh God, why? I can't cross the bridge, man. I literally cannot cross the bridge. You are destroying my ability to do anything because I cannot cross your darn bridge. There's literally nothing I can do. I have to wait for a bridge. I have to wait for a bridge. But yeah, like, for instance, the blues are going to just the blue, and the reds are going to just the red, and the oranges are going to just the orange. But in real life, one of the red cars could go to any of these places. Oh, that's gonna kill me. That is gonna kill me if I don't get a bridge in time. Oopsie. Oh, hey, no, that was actually a good idea. I know, I'm aware. I literally cannot do anything about it because I can't connect you up here. Like, come on! All right, fine. Please save my life. Go, blue cars. And now I get a bridge. when I'm already dead. How am I not dead? Are you kidding? No, this is still too close for comfort, man. Yeah, no. Wow. I only had one bridge and I had to keep swapping it over. That was horrid. Let's try again. Ugh. But yeah, sheer chaos. Like I said, I said I was gonna get overwhelmed by the cars, and I'm already overrun by the cars, even the simple stuff. Now I understand though, like, if I'm in a situation where there's two markets on one side and two different colored cars on the other, and the bridge only goes across one, and I can't connect up roads, I can just delete the bridge to one of the ones that is doing okay, and then put it where there's one that isn't doing okay. It's difficult. It really is. I've seen people though. Like I said, I haven't really seen much of this game, but I've seen like a couple videos here and there over the past. When did this game come out? Like 2021, 2020, sometime then. But yeah, there are people with like crazy high records, and watching them design stuff. It's like watching a spiderweb slowly expand like a real city, and it's crazy. And then some people are grid masters. I'm not a grid master, but I like to try. All right, so far it's being nice. So far. We've only had one little iffy spot, and it's this weird connection to the market on the bottom here. It's so relaxing to watch though. When nothing's happening and you can just watch the cars go. And then the moment that happens, I have to pay attention again. All right, blue car. You got a journey ahead of you, my friend. Let's watch him go. You got this, man. Over the bridge. Down the left. Up he goes. To his market. And his friend's there too. Proud of you, Blue. Road tiles. The traffic lights... I don't know, maybe I don't understand quite how the traffic lights work, but they seem to have not really done all that much for me. Like, whenever I place them, yeah, it prevents cars from getting bunched up because it redirects the pathways to where it's supposed to go, but like... I don't know, it just feels like they're not helping as much as I want them to. Whereas the roundabout, like whenever I place a roundabout, yeah, that works great. Oh, Blues, you got this, come on. I'm definitely gonna need like a motorway from left to right or something. Oh, you can go around the river up here. Can I do that? Do I have enough roads for that? Let's see if I can do that. Just, preemptively. Red's starting to get congested. All right, motorway. I wonder who's really at fault. Is it the... In a situation like this, is it the people building the shops or is it the people building their houses? Because it could be both. All right, let's connect up a round around the river. I wonder if anyone's gonna take that path up. It's not the shortest distance between 2 points, but you never know. It could alleviate some of the pressure in the center, or it could be completely useless. We'll have to see how it pans out. It's there now. It exists. Can I gridlock this house in? Kind of want to. Nah, it wouldn't help much. It's kind of a waste of roads. Aha! Oh, why is that road squiggly? Can I connect? Oh, I can. This is for my own sake. There we go. That area is going to get a little congested soon. Another bridge, just in case we need it. What does that say? San... Is it Gabriel or Gabrielle? San Gabriel River? I didn't know California had 2 rivers right next to LA. Never been to LA, so. Oh, hi, Blue. Hold on. I got you guys. Let's place a motorway starting at this point and swinging over to this point. Let's see how that does. There we go. A little bit of increase in speed. Oh, maybe I timed that poorly. Yep, Los Angeles tourist, 200. I need you to connect up somewhere that's not horrible for my sanity. I think that's okay. Where are we getting a lot of congestion? I can place a roundabout here. I can place a roundabout there. Let's try, yeah, let's do there. Another motorway. Why is it up here, though? Yeah, and then we have to connect up the green neighborhood. Uh-oh. And then you guys will get your own private motorway straight up. How's that? How's them apples? Because they decided to put their houses so far away from the market that they have to get to for some reason. Like, come on, guys. Oh, there's a red house up here. Oh, there's another red house. No congestion, surprisingly. I think the motorways are helping a lot. Dude, Motorway 2 is a high-speed boy. Blue's still doing okay. Hey, look at you guys! More stuff for yous. Now they've actually gotten a good spot because their house is right next to where they actually are. Uh-oh. Let's redesign that. There we go. Slightly better grid design. That might be a waste of roads. That's better. That might also be a waste of roads, but I've already proven I'm not fantastic at this. No, that's a complete waste of roads. That is a complete waste. Yep, and have fun, green. Oh, now there's a blue neighborhood here. Oh, God. Now there's a blue neighborhood up here? This one's gonna have to go on a journey. Checking for congestion. Still nothing, really. It's gonna get packed here, probably. That's my assumption. Hang on, I want to redesign this section. Roundabout. Yeah, the green residential has one highway up here. And nothing connecting it just yet. Blue. These are so spread out compared to Tokyo. Tokyo is really congested. Oh, red house. Oh, come on, blue. What are you doing, man? You got literally nowhere to go. That roundabout's still okay. That roundabout's doing really well for itself. I'm kind of amazed. Do I have another roundabout? Yeah, I do. Maybe right here. See how that does. This area is getting pretty congested. Another blue. So far, so good. Central LA is getting pretty bad. Traffic lights. And let's throw a traffic light right here. Oh my... Uh-oh. Hang on. Need to add a grid. Need to add a grid section. Yep. Straight down. There we go. Check for roads. Oh, dear. Oh, that's bad. Do I have any highways? Do I have any highways? I do not. Yeah, now it's getting bad. Another green. Green's doing okay. Okay, dark blue's doing better. Yellow is suffering. Did I screw up with the traffic light? I think I screwed up with the traffic light. No, it looks okay. It looks okay. They're just barely hanging on by a thread, though. Oh, there come all the yellows. Oh, there's another up here. Oh, this is starting to get really bad. Hang on. Come down, and then you up here. Oh my dear lord. I need another motorway, and it won't give me one. This is not good. Yeah, I need another motorway, and it will not give me one. Oh, no. Oh, everything's falling apart. It's always around the 800 mark. Everything starts to fall apart. Yeah, I know. I would love to get your yellow residential down there, but they decided to move shop. Everything's dying. I'm just gonna sit back and let it happen. Man, how far did I get? 882. 882. Wow, okay. That is my best so far. All right, Beijing time. Oh, wow. You're already starting off on the complete opposite side. Sure. Oh, I love this road design. It's dark instead of light. That's a really cool aesthetic, actually. Why? Why have you decided to snake? And then, like this. I'm so sorry about the tree. There we go. Can I even get to 1,000? I don't think I have the skill. I think I need a better understanding of traffic lights and roundabouts and more opportunities for like motorways and where to properly place them and such. But who knows? I could pull out a win. I sincerely doubt it. I'm having a great time though. Compared to the other stuff I've been playing recently, this is so much less stressful, trust me. Uh-oh. I'm out of roads. Can I have more roads, please? Thank you. All right, grid square. That red house is in a horrid spot. Okay, I cannot read Chinese. Where's the Yangtze? The Yangtze River. Is that because that's the... Is that the longest river in China, or is it the Yellow River? I don't know. I don't remember much about geography. I remember some, but not a lot. Hey, thanks for joining the grid exactly where you want it to be. Thanks, guys. Oh, never mind. Way to ruin the fun, Yellow House. Honestly, what would be less congested? Having them up here or having them down where the red is? Maybe having them... Yeah, no, maybe having them, like... Hold on. Like this would be better. Because they're closer to their destination. More road tiles, please. Seem to have an over-reliance on road tiles. Maybe because I feel like I have more control. Hello, Red House. That one Red House that was in a bad spot now has a friend. Hope he's happy. Neighbors are always good. Talk to your neighbors. I do wish, though, that the markets had 2 exits. That would make things a lot easier, because it would allow vehicles to come in and out much more consistently, and it would sort of defeat the purpose of it being a puzzle. But it would still be a puzzle in its own right because of placements and such. Do I have another bridge? Nope. Hey, look, another Red House. Just happily join at 69, nice. Just happily joining the grid. I like it when pieces fall into place. Next up. Motorway for future-proofing or more roads? Probably motorway. Oh, I have a ton of roads, actually. Remember what I said about motorway? Might have to add the first one. Or I can just connect this up. Can I just connect this up, actually? Let's see if we can. Go on, green cars. Let's add a road in between here. Nice. That actually helped a lot. Yeah, because now the green cars have 2 ways to go instead of just the one. Actually, that trip is shorter. It goes straight through the red residential, but... Oh, this is gonna get congested really fast. Yeah, this area up here is gonna start getting congested. Let's throw a roundabout right there. That should be better. New thing? I like bridges. Add a center through. Please, someone take the center through. Thank you, green. Good thing I placed that from earlier. Oh, come on, blue. You guys are so far away. Let's grid this out a little bit. Down like that. Huh. So this situation down here is starting to not be nice. Because I feel like in the future... Oh, come on. The amount of markets on the left to the right now. Where do you guys want to go? I need a bridge. And let's connect another grid. Another bridge. This is literally just for the gray. Oh, hey! That's a wonderful place for the red to go. So far, so good. I haven't had to use any highways. Blue is still okay. Can I connect another horizontal, maybe? I don't want to go too nuts with the horizontals. Gridding does seem to be helping, though. Not a whole lot, but just enough. Because some of the cars are taking the grids that I keep placing. And it relieves some congestion on some of the other areas. Speaking of gridding, box in that green. I think the yellows have a good path. Yeah, no, the yellows are okay. Oh, there's another yellow here. You can come over here. Blah, 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 blah. More road tiles. I want another roundabout. let's throw it right here if I can. I can. Just reorganize this a little bit. Oh, I can connect this up to somewhere. Where do I want to go? Oh gosh. It's starting to get crazy. Starting to go nuts. Where do I connect this other side up to? Can I do a full... Do I have enough roads for it? Oh, green, why would you? I think we're gonna need a highway. Oh, that traffic is bad. Yeah, we're gonna need a highway. From here down to right under there. Roundabout. Boop. Green's starting to go nuts. Where do you want to go, Green? Green? What's your problem, Green? All right. I'm gonna die. Wow, this fell apart. Jeez. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Nah. Yeah, that green one, man. 473. All right. I think I'll do one more. Let's try Dar es Salaam. Expand your network to keep up with Dar es Salaam's rapid growth. Oh, you can do multiple themes. Yeah, let's go with dark theme. Let's go with dark theme or nighttime. I think it's nighttime. Where is Dar es Salaam? Is it in the Middle East? Yeah, this is nighttime. This is cool. Look at the light coming off the car. That's so cool. I love it. Actually, you know what? I want to look that up. Sorry, I'm on my phone. Dar es Salaam. The largest city. Oh, in Tanzania. Interesting. I thought it was in the Middle East. Cool. Honestly, yeah, no, that would make sense that it would have rapid growth. Economical progress does be like that sometimes. Good job, everybody. Getting to their destinations, get what they need to get. I'm amazed at how tightly packed everything is so far. Let's get traffic lights this time. I feel like they'll become a necessity. Boop. Music's a bop. It's so subtle, but it's so fun. All right. Wow. Okay. You can go, nope. You can go like this. You can go down here. I know. You can come up like that. You can go down here. Let's hope the blues can make it down. I'm trying to look for where areas of congestion are going to start really being bad. More road tiles, please. Let's throw down a line here. Gridding seems to be helping. It's just placement of stuff that always destroys me. Or maybe I'm actually doing it wrong, because when I started gridding last time, it created a lot of congestion. I don't know, is it a strategy? Oh. Oh god, guys. All the places you could be, why all the way up there? Well, let's hope you can make it through the grid. Throw one here, too. I could just make this like a... If you just fill it in, it would just be this, like... what is it? Like a car derby, like, flat that they could just drive across. That'd be funny if they'd ever designed roads like that. It would be completely impractical, but it would be funny. You can go... Uh-oh. You can go right there. There. Oh, hi. Up here. There we go. That one's just encased. And then let's change this road so it goes there. I feel like that'll be a little bit better because it's more... Yep, there we go. It surrounds it a little bit better. That one's right on the edge of the coast, too. Well, let's hope you guys can figure out your neighborhood situation. I think they have a straight shot. Should I put a traffic light? I think I should put some traffic lights down. Probably one... Let's see. Probably one here. And probably one here. Taking a guess. Bridge. Utilities are definitely more important for this one. Oh, hold on. If I encase this... That's probably more efficient road design. Encasing seems to be working pretty well for this one. Aha! I knew it! Uh-oh. Straight across, and then... Ugh. How far do you guys have to travel? Pretty far. No, not too bad. Oh, but this purple house, man. You too? All right, let's preemptively take a highway from here to there. Okay. Another motorway. Road situation is starting to become a little bit of a pain, but seems okay for now. Can I grid this? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, that traffic light has no meaning now if I do that. Oh. And, come on, bro. Guys, please. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not really helping very much. Uh-oh. You can come down there. Any other... Nope, and I'm out of roads, so we'll see what happens. I'm only at 300? Congestion. Nope, seems okay. Oh, there's another red district opening up down there. But I don't have roads! I need roads. Screw the motorway, I need roads. Alright, red district. Well, have fun, red car. Seriously, have fun. Oh, wait, no, I need this highway here. Guys, please. I don't have enough roads to cross that, so. Another motorway, maybe. Yeah, let's add another. From here to there. And then let's connect up all the orange houses. What are you doing, Blue House? Read it in. Oh, those blues are having an issue, guys. Oh, no. Why? Yeah, blue is having a serious problem up here. And throw a roundabout down. And there's a traffic jam? From here to... Oh, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not want to do that. Well, it's fine. They have more roads now. It's okay. Everything's fine. Oh, this is suffering. Oh, this is suffering. That's death. Oh, that's super death. They got jammed right as I needed them to not be jammed. 492, so I almost got 50. Hey, we unlocked Munich. Oh, we unlocked Moscow, too. All right. Find the menu transition mode. No, it's good. It's good. But yeah, wow, this is fun. This game's really fun. I probably am gonna play this again. Definitely. Because, wow, there's a lot more to this than I thought. And also it's very, very taxing on the brain. But the aesthetic is wonderful. This game's aesthetic is absolutely wonderful. It's very relaxing, too. I almost want to see if there are screensavers of this, or like, you know, live wallpapers? I wonder if there's a live wallpaper of this. But like I said, I wanted to split the stream in half and talk a little bit. Hopefully my voice will survive. Who knows? So I'm going to quickly switch to my BRB so I can set stuff up for the chat. And we will be right back. Catch you in a second. All right, and we're back. Everything should have switched over. I think it did. Yeah, it did. All right, cool. So like I said at the beginning of the stream, I had a couple things I wanted to just chat about, shoot the shit. But I wanted to save my spiel for now. First off, I have really started to notice what winter in Japan is like. Because, like I said on Twitter, I woke up this morning at like 5:30 a.m., around 5:30 a.m., and all I could hear was wind. It was just like, whoosh, whoosh. It was so loud. And I think I mentioned before, I'm from the northern U.S., So I've seen my fair share of like harsh weather conditions, especially in the winter, like snow and blizzards and electrical outages and stuff. But I'm usually not scared of stuff like that because honestly, any sort of weather condition, like you can handle it. It's just weather. Either stay indoors or like if you have to go somewhere, wrap yourself in like 50,000 layers of clothing and just get out there, you know? But I got up in the morning because the wind woke me up and it was so scary. Because like normally I've lived in a very insulated and closed off house where all the windows are very closed. But this apartment, I don't know if it's Japanese architecture, but everything's designed a little bit more open. So hearing the wind whistling past a couple of the windows in the apartment was utterly scary. And it kept going and going and going and going until like 3 p.m. So it was all I heard all day was whoosh, whoosh, it like terrifying. Thankfully, the headphones that I use for streaming, well, actually for literally everything, they're very good at soundproofing. So when I got settled after everything I had to do at the start of the day, and I threw on my headphones and started working on stuff, watching videos, playing games, you know, the usual thing that you do on a bad weather kind of day, I couldn't hear it as much, which was very helpful. But it definitely did not help my sleep schedule for any reason. Like my sleep schedule has been butchered the past couple of days anyway, but that didn't help. That's something else I have to get back on track with, is my sleep schedule. When I did Portal on Monday, I didn't realize that I only had about 4 hours left, and I normally only stream on Monday for like 2 to 3 hours. So what I ended up doing was I ended up completing the game, right? Yeah. But the problem was, by the time that I completed the game, it was 3 a.m. It was 3 a.m. in the morning on a Monday into a Tuesday. And I have things I have to do on a Tuesday morning. So guess what happened? I overslept. Not my proudest moment. I've done it before. I have a horrible habit when it comes to sleeping. But I overslept. Don't oversleep, people. Very bad. Very, very bad. But that has not helped because for the past couple of days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, my sleep schedule has been thrown off completely and utterly. In fact, right now I should be tired. Like I should be winding down, trying to relax, getting ready to go to bed so I can wake up in about 7 or 8 hours. But no, I'm fully alert. I'm fully alert right now. And it's past midnight. So yeah, it's sleep's one of those things that I never seem to get a firm like control over. I also have this weird thing with sleeping where I'm incredibly envious of people who can properly take naps, because I can't take a nap. I will either be bored or tired, or I'll get this wave of of sleep that comes over me. And if I'm like in my bed and I know like, oh, if I just take a nap for like 30 minutes to an hour, I'll be fine. I set an alarm. I do the whole spiel. I get in a position where I know I'm going to not knock myself out. And then I wake up and it's 2.5 hours later. So I just can't take naps. I just cannot take naps. It is impossible for me to take naps. The only times that I can take naps is during important things. Seriously. Like, here's a for instance. If let's go back to like freshman, sophomore year of college. Let's go back there. So I have a class at like 8 a.m. Fair. I can get up for that. No problem. I go to class. I sit for, how long are my classes? About an hour. 50 minutes? 50 minutes. 50 minutes. I sit for 50 minutes. I listen to the lecture. Good. And now it's almost 9 o'clock. Next lecture, 9 to 10. Same thing again. Fine. By like 11 o'clock, if I have 3 lectures and they're all the same length and they're all the same thing, by 11 a.m., like, it doesn't matter if I've gotten enough sleep. It doesn't matter if I haven't gotten enough sleep. If I cross my arms in front of me and lean on my knees at my desk, I will start nodding off. It is a guarantee. I've gotten it down to a science where I know if I get in that position, I'll just knock out for like 5 minutes. And you know that when that feeling when you're halfway through sleep and you like fall over and then you get back up and you shock yourself awake and then you fall over and you shock it every single time. So I like that is my ultimate demon is sleep. That is 100% my demon. I can be the most alert and awake person at 4:30 a.m. Like, no tired, no fatigue, mild delirium, of course, because it's right in the middle of the night into the next morning. But sharp as a whit at 4:30 a.m. But then you put me in a place where it's like the middle of the day, like 1 or 2, and I have nothing to do, or I'm in the middle of something, I'll just nod off. I don't know why. Maybe I'm secretly nocturnal. Maybe I'm a vampire. Who knows? It's gotten me into a couple bad situations in the past. Stuff that I'm not super proud of. Stuff that I'm definitely not super proud of. For instance, you're probably gonna know exactly where this is going the moment I say it. I have had my driver's license for almost 5 years now. And when I drive, I stay as alert and awake as I possibly can, because staying alert and focused behind the wheel is the most important thing. And when you're driving a 2-ton mass of metal, the last thing you want to do is get complacent and not pay attention to your surroundings. So guess what happened to me one day? I don't know if it was fatigue. I don't know if it was sleep deprivation. I don't know what it was. But maybe it was the fact that the car, maybe it was I was listening to like a podcast. Maybe it was I was listening to music. I just started fading in and out of consciousness. I went full on drowsy driving, and it was my first ever car accident. It was very minor. I hit the person in front of me at maybe 10 miles per hour. Minor fender bender on both accounts. It did not do very much damage to either of us. Nobody was injured. But yeah, that taught me. That for sure taught me. And then when I had to repair my car, I had to pay for it myself. And that was my first like big chunk of money that I've ever had to pay for. And just the anticipation of like, when is it going to be fixed? When is it going to be fixed? When do I have to pay? Just ate away at me. So I learned from then on, if I'm ever behind the wheel, make sure I'm as awake as humanly possible, because I never want to have to go through that again. But yeah, like I said, sleep is my demon, and that's part of the reason why. That was more recent too. That was like last year or the year before. So it's still a problem. It's still a problem. If I ever do like an endurance stream or something later on down the line, I hope I can stay up. I hope I can stay alert for that. Who knows though, right? Anyway. So yeah, that's how my sleep has been this week, which I'm trying to correct. It's hard. It's very hard. But sometimes just like weirdly enough, staying up and then forcing yourself to sleep at specific times does set your circadian rhythm back in motion. So I'm trying very hard. Though I will say the weather is making me feel pretty crabby. Good old winter crabbiness. Which will probably ride until like February-ish, March maybe. Who knows? Which, yeah, not helping the situation. But I understand what my issue is, and I understand how to fix it, and I'm working on that. What else has been happening? Oh yeah, so other than the issues with sleep, I've been trying to be creatively active outside of streaming and college and whatnot, because I'm still in college. Very, very end of it, but still in college. And I think, yeah, no. So do you ever just get hyper fixated on stuff? I was going on a musical plugin binge. It was either yesterday or the day before. I don't remember exactly what it was. No, it was the day before. Actually, it might have been Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Yeah. And I was like looking at different musical things for the program that I've had for a while. I play guitar. I play it through a digital amplifier on my computer that I've owned for roughly 2-3 years now. I have a physical amplifier that my dad gave me back at my house in the United States, but I've been using the digital amplifier more just because it gives me more customizability and blah, 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 blah. You're wondering what it is. It's Bias Effects. I've had Bias Effects for 3 years. And it does what it needs to. I can do general effects with it. I can get some nice distortion tones. There's this one guy who made a preset for a Mesa double rectifier, which is a very high-end, very clean, good distortion sound. Have you ever heard who uses Mesas? I think like Megadeth use Mesa. No. John Petrucci. What am I talking about? Dream Theater's John Petrucci uses the Mesa. I think he uses the Mesa Boogie Mark V, but same archetype of amplifier. Anyway, it's a really nice tone, and I've been playing with that. I developed like a specific guitar tone for myself that I use for just playing. I'm a bedroom guitarist, obviously, but I've developed a specific guitar tone for myself that I've been playing for a solid year now, where I actually ended up like dialing stuff in and making it sound pretty good. But like I said, I went on a digital plugin binge on Sunday just out of curiosity, because I absorb music content. I like music content. And everything I saw about Bias Effects was like, it's okay. It definitely does its job. It's not bad. And I've been seeing that for a while. Pros are customizability. Cons are general graininess and slightly digital sounding, which, yeah, I get. That's fair. But I was looking through different alternatives to Bias Effects, and what caught my eye was a little plugin set that you've probably heard of called Neural DSP. Now, for anyone who's heard of Neural DSP, you should know that statement alone should throw some dollar signs in your eyes, because, yeah, it's not cheap. Neural DSP is not cheap. There's about 10 or 12 different plugins. They're all tonally different. They all have different functions. But the tone that you get from Neural DSP is so much better than what you get from Bias Effects. It's in another league of its own. Like you can develop really crunchy tones, you can get really rich stuff, and it all sounds like it's a proper amplifier and not digitally compressed like Bias Effects tends to be. Like one thing I've heard described about like the difference between Neural and Bias is that Bias is very grainy, whereas Neural is much more hard-edged. Like it sounds like it's coming through an actual amplifier. And after bouncing back and forth between the two, yeah, I definitely see that comparison. And I have been experimenting with Neural over the past couple of days. Like a lot. Anytime I have free time, I've been playing guitar on Neural just to see what tones I can get out of it. And funnily enough, I've gotten a tonal match with the Neural plugin set that I'm doing a trial of right now. That's very close to what I had on Bias, just a lot more richer and cleaner sounding, and not as like grainy. And I don't know why, but like switching over to a different guitar tone has inspired me yet again to try writing stuff. I don't have the equipment with me to actually write stuff, but I want to write stuff, and it's annoying. But at least getting ideas down, you know, and I've been doing that too. But yeah, I'm currently using a trial of Neural, which expires I think the day after Christmas. So I'm gonna save up at least a little bit, see if I can get it sometime within the next couple of months, because I really want that plugin. It just has such a rich and powerful tone. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I've been really hard focused on that, and like it's amazing how much better it fits into the mix. I've never been like an audiophile or a sound whore or whatever we want to call it, but having it just fit so squarely into the mix just alleviates so much of that, like that mastering confusion that I've always thought about with music. And it just, like, if I ever want to practice one of my favorite songs, I'll just boot up Spotify, let the track run and play, and it sounds like it meshes perfectly with whatever guitarist is playing to the song. Because with Neural, you can double track stuff. Like, there's an automatic doubler for practice, so you can hear what the tone sounds like when it's fully mixed, and it sounds great. It sounds wonderful. I love it. And they have a transpose setting too, which means you can turn you can go from standard tuning down and up. In at least the Neural plugin that I have, you can go down and up in tuning. And that's been really nice because I have a pitch shifter in bias, but it's really bad. Like, it works enough, but the entire sound gets really muddy, where a ton of bass comes through and it sounds really artificial. Where the one in Neural sounds like you just tune the guitar down a little, which is what it's supposed to sound like, right? And that's like a huge reason I want to get that Neural plugin too. But that's been my focus for the past couple of days, has been that playing guitar again a ton. On the topic of music, I don't know. I can't seem to ever finish a full song. Like, I've gotten, I have on my computer at home, I have this folder called Music Project Master, and it has, I'm gonna say, like 5 or 6 different demos that are each like 30 seconds to a minute long, and then one that's maybe like 3 or 4 minutes long. And it's all like semi decently planned out. I just can't seem to ever finish it because there's always something that feels awkward about it, and I can never like properly get every single piece to fall into place. But that's not the worst of it. That's like, oh, only like 6 demos. That's nothing. No, I have another folder with a bunch of just riffs and little pieces and choruses and these different bits of music, anywhere from like a full written out MIDI set to like half a second because I decided to noodle one day and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, and wrote it down for later. That folder has more than 300 different ideas in it, and I can't execute on any of them. I'm like stuck in this loop of not being sure what I want to do with them. But I hope at least that when I either like during this time while I'm in Japan or when I go back, I want to develop that music more. I really do, because I've always had that desire of just sitting down and writing and making music. I've always wanted to do it and like do it extensively, not just little bits and pieces, right? So I want something to come of that. I definitely want something to come of that in the future, and hopefully at one point I'll release something, but who knows? To show that I'm not like a complete slouch, the intro music that goes with my my introductory like starting screen, I did actually write that myself. That is 100% original. I did it. I had this nice shimmer effect and octaver in bias that I used, and it created that weird like multi-delay effect. And I think it sounds really cool. And I mixed it with my guitar. I double layered it, and then I added the same guitar an octave down behind it so that I can emulate a bass because I don't have one on me. And then the ending is also me. I also did the ending, which is why it sounds a little off in places. I did throw it together quite quickly, but I cannot get that little tune out of my head now. I cannot get it out of my head. Hold on. Let me see. Give me 1 second. So if I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. You probably won't be able to hear it. But I have my guitar in front of me. I don't know if you can hear that. But it's like you probably won't hear it, but yeah, you can't hear that. It's too quiet. Maybe actually, hold on. I do want to show off a little bit of that, like that sound. It's probably out of tune because weather's been like all over the place, and guitars have those things where they get really affected by weather. I would know. I've put it in a cold place and in a warm place and in a cold place, and it's not good for any instrument. It was not the one I'm currently holding, because the one I'm currently holding was a very nice instrument. But if I can grab, hold on here. So let me open up. Where is it? I think it's the acoustic octaver. Yeah, the acoustic octaver. You can't see it because it's off screen, but just to give you an idea, where's my BGM? Let's mute my BGM quick. And then let's unmute this, turn this back up. Oh, wait, you can't hear it. Oh, that's why, because it's muted. There it is. The outro music, give me 1 second. Aha. Oh yeah, G strings never tune. Yeah. Yeah, the outro music, I can play with my fingers. That it's out of tune, but you get the idea. Right? Yeah, I wrote that 100% myself. So just to give you an idea of like, yeah, I can't actually play guitar. I'm not super, like, I'm not a massive, like, crazy, shredder like you see on YouTube and stuff. I really am not. I'm a rhythm guitarist. But I do like music. I love music. So I do want to execute on musical ideas one day. But yeah, there's that. Let's see. Other stuff to talk about. Oh, yeah. So, I mentioned the weather. I mentioned that it's really windy, and I mentioned music stuff. I did want to chat a little bit about some of the games that are in my backlog that I wanted to touch on. So there's this like talk right now of like there's not enough games to play, and I get it on one hand because people who are dedicated to like first-person shooters like Call of Duty and Apex and Valorant and all these things, yeah, there's definitely some stagnation. But seriously, like, there's so much to play. There are so many games actually to play if you open your eyes to the world that's around you and you look. Like, just to name off a few of the games that are in my backlog that I've been thinking about. I have, obviously, the rest of the BioShock series, which I'm still continuing. That's on Friday and Saturday. I have Assassin's Creed, a couple of those, because I haven't played the newer ones. AI Somnium Files, which I've heard is super, super interesting and very funny. Let's see, what else? I'm actually looking at my Steam right now. Dark Souls 3, which I still haven't beaten. Oh yeah, I wanted to play the entire Devil May Cry series on stream at one point, and Doom as well. I think I mentioned before that I've beaten Doom on Nightmare difficulty. And I have. I've beaten both Doom and Doom Eternal on Nightmare difficulty. But it has been 2 years 2 years since like Doom Eternal launched, and that's when I beat it, and I haven't touched it since. It's been 2 years since I've done those, so I really wanted to play those again the whole way through if I get that chance. What else? Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 is one that I wanted to play. I've played Far Cry 3 and I've played Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, both fantastic games. But I've heard that Far Cry 4 was also really good. God of War and God of War Ragnarok. Let's see. We got oh yeah, Metal Gear Rising. I want to play Metal Gear Rising again. I love that game. I love Metal Gear Rising, and I haven't touched it in years. Oh, that's another one, definitely. Persona 5, that's right. I forgot about Persona 5. Yeah, that's another that's on the backlog, 110%. Because Persona 5 is now like completely eligible for people to stream. I've seen recently. There was talk a while ago that Atlas wasn't letting people finish the damn game. Because they were like taking streams down if it was related to Persona. And that is stupid because they were living in the past. But apparently you can stream it now, which is a huge deal. Or at least I think I've really just seen only like the bigger people be able to stream it now. I'm not sure if it's always been a thing that you could stream. But anyway, yeah, I really want to do Persona 5 because it came out on Steam too. A couple months back. And it's on my wish list. I haven't bought it yet because, expensive. But it's there. Before that, maybe I'll play Persona 4 again. I have played Persona 4 all the way through twice. That, I think, is my favorite. I've tried playing Persona 3. I've gotten through about a third of it. It's a very different game from Persona 4. But who knows? I might try that again, too. And then, obviously, yeah, Persona 5. I also wanted to play Phoenix Wright at one point. Because those games... They're simultaneously really goofy and super intense. And hey, maybe I'll get some like some not voice acting chops, but you get the idea. I could voice characters and make a fool out of myself, and I feel like that would be a fun time. There are a couple other games that I know I want to play, but I don't want to mention right now because I'd rather save them until later. But yeah, my backlog is very extensive, and there are games coming out next year that are just going to add further to that backlog. The two games that I'm looking the most forward to definitely are the Dead Space remaster and Armored Core 6. I mentioned Armored Core 6 last week. Was it Wednesday? It was either Wednesday or Friday last week. And I already gushed about Armored Core and how much I love it. But yeah, that's also on the backlog. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I might want to play Armored Core on stream at one point. I might only be able to play Armored Core 2 because I don't have the ability to like emulate 4 Answer because it's an Xbox game, unless I find a way around it. If you're wondering why I'm mentioning emulation, I own both games. I own Armored Core 2 and I own 4 Answer. I also own Ninebreaker. All original copies. I have all the original consoles to play them on, so no worries about legality there. But obviously, in the area where I am right now, I don't have those consoles. And I also don't have a way to, like, share the screen for the consoles, so I'd have to emulate them. Maybe I could extract the BIOS from my consoles or something, but yeah, I'd have to emulate those old games because they don't exist on Steam. Definitely Armored Core 2, though. Like... That was what I grew up with. It was that Crash Bandicoot, Asteroids on PS1. That was what I grew up with. All those classic stuffs. So I've had my fair share, definitely. But for people saying there's like not a lot of games to play, there's always something to play. There's always something to play. Even some of the free to play stuff. Try it out. See if you like it. See if you don't like it. And just give stuff a shot, you know? There's so much out there. There's AAA games that people haven't played. There's indie games that people are grinding away at and making into a wonderful product. And like, Come on, play games. Games are great. Games are stress relievers. Games tell great stories. You can have fun with your friends. You can have fun without your friends, whichever you prefer. But yeah, trust me, there's always something to do. Not to say that you should play games and avoid all your responsibilities. Please don't do that. I tell myself that a lot, and I try very hard to maintain my responsibilities. But there's a lot to do, you know? There's a million things that you can do with video games. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, what else? So, I actually want to stay on the track of video games a little bit. So, tomorrow and the day after is BioShock, right? And BioShock, to me, is like a very... It's not survival horror in the traditional sense, at least from what I've noticed. Like, it definitely is more of a survival horror because you have to pay attention to stuff. But it feels different. It has that different feeling to it, you know? I'm also very bad at it. I've said this a couple times, but I'm definitely very bad at it because I'm used to more fast-paced shooters. Like I said, I've beaten Doom, Nightmare. And having to like slow down and conserve ammo and pay attention to my surroundings and not rush into the giant metal man with a drill in his arm. Very difficult for me. Very, very difficult for me to do. One of these days, I'll get better. But as it stands right now, I'm just kind of vibing. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna continue though. I don't know how far we are. I think we're only halfway through the game. I'll see. Friday's gonna be probably a bit shorter, depending. If we have room to beat it, we'll beat it, and then Saturday's gonna be long if I can manage. If I end up beating BioShock on Friday, I don't think I will. But if I end up beating BioShock on Friday, then I'll go right to BioShock 2 on Saturday. Like, no gap. I wanna blow straight through the entire BioShock series, and have just a wonderful time because I mentioned a couple times I played some of BioShock 2. I don't remember anything about it though. And then I've played the entirety of BioShock Infinite. And I remember a couple important things, but not very much. So playing it again, there's no harm in that, right? And going from one to the next, it'll be consistent. So, yeah. So that's like the video games thing at least. On the what else have I been doing recently? Right, Blender. I mentioned last week. I haven't really done too much over the past couple of days because of the whole, you know, guitar thing and hyperfixation and all that jazz. But did I mention that Blender is the most fun I've had with a creative program in a very long time? I think I did. If I didn't, I just mentioned it again. So there's that. That's on record again. But yeah, I'm like YouTube is extremely useful for learning new things, especially Blender. I'm amazed at the amount of content that there is for Blender. And I'm no 3D modeler. I'm horrible at sculpting. I sculpted once in art class back in high school, and I did okay. I still have the ceramics that I made at home. If you're wondering what they were, they were little pots shaped like Freddy Fazbear, because I was into FNAF at the time. But anyway, I'm not a great sculptor. If you give me something and ask me to sculpt it, I can try, but I'm not fantastic. I'm a better subtractive artist than I am an additive artist. I have a very hard time drawing things on canvas versus sculpting. I think I'm better at sculpting than I am at drawing, but I think I'm horrible at both. However, Blender allows you to sort of side skirt the whole sculpting thing. Unless you want very specific details. Like I've seen tutorials for castles and intricate things and such. But if you want something more quote unquote procedurally generated, you can make stuff. I've made some stuff just following tutorials based on like forests and trees, and I think I posted the picture of the black hole that I rendered, which is really cool, and I'm glad I found that tutorial. But it's taught me some fundamentals of how to work with Blender. Like when you look at the program for the first time and you see the cube in the middle with the light and the camera, it looks like Unity without all the fluff. It looks like Unity with very, very bare bones. But then you dig into it and you realize it is extremely complex. There are so many different things that you can do in Blender. You can add modifiers to objects. You can reorient the camera. You can change the light, the size of the light, what type of light it is, the angle, the power, all the minute settings. And then don't even get me started on texturing. You have to UV map stuff. You have to unwrap textures. You have to include roughness and normal maps for realistic textures and all these things. It's a rabbit hole of complexity. But when you get to a final product, you get something that looks really good, sincerely. And there's a bit of like pride to be taken in that, at least, that if you really put your nose to the grindstone and you focus, you end up with something that looks great. And it's original. It's a completely original product that you made in a program. And that's how I feel about Blender. And it makes me feel like I can actually do something, you know? Because I've tried my hand multiple times at drawing. And I still, to this day, want to get good at drawing. But I can't do anatomy to save my life. My sketches look like hash marks instead of straight lines. And I never seem to be able to get stuff just right. And my confidence with art is so low that even if it's like, especially if it's bad, I could never show it to anybody. Because I would feel so... I would feel so, like, grossed out with myself, you know? I find nothing wrong with people who are trying to do art and have fun with it, because creativity and originality is very, very good to have, for sure. And if you have an idea and you can put it to paper, or you can put it to whatever digital art program you have, good for you, seriously. Like, continue on that path, do what you need to do. But for me, at least, if I don't have something that looks decent to me, which is, I have a very high standard for myself. If I don't have something that looks decent to me, I cannot draw. I have the inability to draw. But I'm not a horrible artist. I'm not, I won't put something up that looks like I drew it when I was 2. It looks like I actually put some time into it. But I can't draw from scratch, for instance. Like, geometric things and schematics and blueprints and things like that, things that are more square and stylized, I can do. I have the ability to do. For instance, the layout you're seeing right now, I did that myself. I think it looks okay. It doesn't look perfect. There's parts of it that I could definitely change, but for what it's worth right now, I think it looks okay. All just kind of using fundamental tricks that I've learned over the years, just kind of making images, editing images, all these things. You pick up stuff with digital art programs over time. Unless you're like sincerely dedicated to it, then you pick up a ton really quickly. But for what I have, at least, I think it's okay. I definitely want to improve, like I said. And graphic design is my passion, you know that phrase? No. I again, like, I always strive to improve. I can't stand doing one thing and sticking with one thing forever. I always want to do more, and I always want to expand outwards, and I'm never satisfied. I can get complacent, and I have gotten complacent in the past, but I do beat myself up about it, and I say, you're not doing enough, do better. And that constant drive has pushed me forward, at least creatively. I haven't been able to execute on it. This is the first time I really like this streaming thing is the first time I really truly executed on a creative outlet. But like I said, I've nitpicked in the past, and Blender is the first time that I've sat down and said, hey, I'm not terrible. I can do stuff, and it makes me quite happy. So yeah, I'm definitely still at the very beginning stages. I'm still following tutorials. I haven't really started doing stuff outside of like my comfort zone of keeping an eye on what they're doing in the video and saying, oh, I can do that, and kind of customizing it to myself. I haven't really built my own scenery and done, but I have ideas. I do have ideas. I can visualize them in my head. It's just taking that basic cube and turning it into art, you know? And I feel like if I put my head in the right place when I work with Blender, I think I can do at least something. Do I actually have any? I have a couple, yeah. So it also is teaching me how to do post-processing, which I haven't been experimenting with my thumbnails as well. I at least strive to make like a semi-decent thumbnail for every video, which some of them are subpar, some of them are fun. I don't know. For instance, the one that's going to be for this video, I was like, what if I make mini motorways into a blueprint? That was the idea for that. Not my finest work. I've done thumbnails before. I've done other thumbnails for my other videos that I think were better. But I don't know. I think it looks nice. I think it's enough. I think you get the idea of what I was trying to go for. And again, just doing it, just saying I'm gonna do it, I will improve over time. There's a nice thing about art where the more you do something, the more you learn about it, and the better you get. But everything takes time. Speaking of, I thought I would show off just so you get an idea, like a visual idea of what I'm talking about. Let me grab some images really quickly. I'm not super proud of these, but I'm very happy with them. Like, okay. Oh dear, that's a little big. So let me resize it quick. So this was the first ever Blender project I did. I skipped the donut, and I know I skipped the donut. But this was the first thing I did. I saw a video on procedural generation because I had this idea in my head for being able to render stuff, and I combined that with like how to do basic textures and how to make water, like a diffraction volume for water, and then I found a nice free Creative Commons dog statue, and I was like, let me put this in here and let me see if I can work with lighting and such. And I came up with something that, I don't know, it looks okay. There's definitely some flatness and looks like it came out of 2008 quality to it. But again, it's the first thing I ever did in Blender and rendered out. So it's not fantastic, but it at least is there. Let's see, what else do we have? So yeah, that was the first thing I did. Second thing I did was this one. This is a forest with procedurally generated trees. I followed a video by a wonderful guy who makes Blender content on YouTube. His name is CG Geek. If you want to do Blender stuff, he's great for that. He's done tutorials on cities and castles and procedurally generated forests and how to make trees and all these things. And they're wonderful videos because they take you through at least the fundamental steps. This was how I started really learning the real fundamental flow of textures and modifiers and adding particle systems. Particle systems was the big one for this one, because you make a tree, right? And you add a particle system to the branches of the tree to add leaves. And then you use the tree that you made to add a particle system to the landscape to put trees in. And there's so much to it, like weight painting and adjusting lighting and camera angles and setting the skybox up. And there's so much to Blender, man. So many things. What else do we have? After this, I started getting a little bit more adventurous, like started combining ideas from videos together just to test my skills. This was the black hole I posted. This came out really cool after like 4 hours of trying to figure out what was going wrong with it. The tutorial I followed was really straightforward with stuff, but there was one bit in the material mapping that was off, and I was like, why is there this big black ring around it that keeps blocking out this back scenery? And then all I did was I moved a node from one block to another, and it ended up looking much better. If you can see, I don't know how clear it is. There is some like area behind it that is transparent, and that was what I was having an issue with. Like if you look at it, I attempted to like use an alpha mask to make it so that the ring was circular, because it kept being like really wide and blocking out the background. And the alpha mask was just cutting off the whole accretion disk, and it was looking horrible. So after I moved that node, all of a sudden all the black went away because it just went transparent, and I was like, oh, okay, that was all it was. So yeah. And then there's one more. This last one, I swear, I brute forced this one so bad. So this is a CGI tornado, also from CG Geek. I also incorporated a little bit of working with noise textures and weight painting for grass and setting up a background and adding fog and different things. And I don't know if you can see it. I might have to zoom in. But if you can see, like, the ground is very dark, but there's grass, right? Like cutting into the road and around the side, and it looks, there's a bit of shininess from the outside. So the story with that is the grass, I did not do correctly. I used what I had learned about the trees, and adding like particle systems and weight painting and increasing the number of particles and adding randomness and blah, blah, blah to make it look natural. But by the time I was done with it, I had seen a video that said, hey, if you combine a set of particles together, you can reduce your particle count. And it was too little too late, because by the time I started rendering it, I had 1 million blades of grass. So just getting the post-processing, I had to wait like 2 minutes between each individual setting I was changing. It was horrid. But I came out the other side with a semi-decent picture. And while this is all like realism and all these images are showcasing like how everything's supposed to look, it's a nice starting point, you know? And I have faith that I'm going somewhere with it. And I am going somewhere with it. I think tomorrow, because I have a bit more time in between streams and I don't have as much to do, I might work more with Blender, because I'm having a wonderful time with it. But I just wanted to showcase that to give you like a visual of the Blender stuff I'm working on. Again, it's not perfect. I'm definitely a beginner, and I fully understand I'm a beginner. I have no knowledge of sculpting. I have no knowledge of animation. I have very little knowledge of proper texture mapping and using specific like keyframes to add different things. But I have some ideas floating around in my head, and I want to execute on them eventually and see where that gets me, right? So we'll see. You never know. Art has a very abstract nature to it, and you never know where you're going to be when you start working on it. So yeah, I thought I'd talk about that a little bit, because I've mentioned it here and there, and I really want to execute on it more for sure. All this talk though of like Blender and graphic design and music and all these things, I realize, and I've always had this thought that I feel like I'm a jack of all trades kind of person, where I have so many things I want to do and nothing I perfect. And on one hand, I'm disappointed because I lack direction. I think that's my main flaw. I definitely lack some degree of direction. but at the same time, I have a very active imagination. At least I think I have a very active imagination. And finding new things that I can do and like finding things that I'm proud of doing, I love that. I love doing new things. At least in terms of creativity. Like I'm very socially awkward, so being a socialite and doing new things with people I'm not super fond of, but like doing things for me makes me very, very happy, and I'm very glad that I can at least execute on some creativity using digital stuff. And we'll see where that takes me. This whole streaming thing is sort of kickstarting my creative mentality, because it's putting me on a schedule and it's keeping me in line with like, oh, you have time to do this. Oh, you have time to do this. And hopefully that motivation ball keeps me rolling, and I do want to get somewhere eventually with it. But as it stands right now, I'm still a fledgling streamer. I'm very small. Everyone who's tuned in, I appreciate your company so much. You guys are awesome. But I'm no bigwig streamer, so it's all a learning process. It's one thing at a time, you know. And for all the things that sound like, oh, he's super unconfident in himself. Oh, he's like he seems like he's constantly beating himself up. No, I do. But I'm very happy that I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm very, very hopeful for the future. So yeah, that's sort of how I feel about all that. But I think I have exhausted both my throat and the time. Like I said, I want to get my sleep schedule at least oriented a little bit. And looking at the time, yeah, I think it's a good point to close off. It's probably gonna be, it's gonna be my shortest stream so far, but hey, we all don't have super long streams every so often. Sometimes technical difficulties cut them off. Sometimes streaming issues cut them off, which that's just technical difficulties. What am I even talking about? Sometimes the game's over really quickly, and it just depends. It just depends. But with that, I'm gonna end the stream here. So for anyone who tuned in during the stream, thank you so much for coming. For anyone who watches the VOD, hi, it's good to see you as well. I mentioned already, but on Friday, we're going to be continuing more BioShock, and then on Saturday, more BioShock as well. To the same game in 1 week? Blasphemy! No, I want to continue with BioShock. I'm having a really good time with it. But with that, I think that's it. So, thank you so much, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I'll have a good rest of my night, and I will see you later. Bye-bye!